unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Welcome, Universal fans. This episode is brought to you by Fairy Godmother Travel and the Producers Club. So let's join the crew as they bring you the latest news from the Universal Orlando Resort and from all around the Universal globe.
Hello and welcome to episode 147 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. My name's Hunter, and with me today I have Tracy.
Hello.
I have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And of course I have Darren.
What's up, Internet?
How's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm doing good.
Good. So Darren, you were actually at the 25th anniversary on the 7th, right? You want to tell us just a tiny bit about that?
Yeah, you know, it was amazing. They ran the Back to the Future film on the Simpsons ride all day.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I was
completely
I was driving.
It's gonna be so excited.
Yeah, I was driving and I just saw Lee's post. Lee's message to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this!" But I couldn't look up anything. So I was just excited all the way here, and then
He drove 88 the rest of the way.
Yeah, it was Mr. Brian in Orlando posted it that they'd already replaced the Simpsons ride signs with Back to the Futures, and they were going to be running Back to the Future in the Simpsons building all day long. And then someone went, "No, they're not."
And then at some point,
cool idea.
It would have been. And then I looked at the sign like a little bit later, and I was like, that could be an old sign. And then I messaged Lee. I was like, "Are you sure this is legit?"
It's a Japan one, apparently.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of that was a bummer they didn't do that. And what was more of a bummer is they didn't.
You got to ride King Kong, right?
Oh yeah. Yep, got to ride that. That was amazing. They had the original animatronics still in storage. It was still in the Mummy ride. They just had to turn the lights on.
Probably is still there.
But yeah, no. I was kind of disappointed overall because like they did not do a lot except for have the amazing, astounding team of Thomas and Lynette Wagner open the park,
Which was awesome.
Which was definitely awesome because Thomas was there. I mean, he wasn't there on opening day, but he was there opening month of the original thing. So there wasn't a more fitting couple to do it. So that was amazing.
No.
Well, I'll put it out there now. I have reached out to Thomas, and he will be coming on at some point to talk about that experience.
Awesome. Yeah, we got to see them. Got to see a lot of people actually. A lot of bloggers and everybody were there for the 25th. But yeah, it was kind of sad. Universal did not do a lot for it.
Well, the 25th sign wasn't even up at the entrance to the park, was it?
Yeah, no, they had the Minions sign up.
Yes,
and there's apparently a little game you can play throughout the park.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the news.
Okay, I'll talk about that later. This is another one of my disappointments. But here's the major disappointment. All the systems were down. Credit card systems, phone systems, everything. So
A true throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There were some people that weren't able to get into the park because of the problems that they were having at the turnstiles, printing e-tickets, doing everything like that. So it was a big mess, and that was definitely a throwback to opening day.
I was going to say, just like opening day.
Yeah, when Jaws and Confrontation and none of the rides worked, so they decided, hey, we got to do something here. So I did see a report that maybe a mouse had chewed through the wires. And they had a picture of Mickey Mouse with an actual rat face on it. So, it was kind of disappointing as far as that goes, but it was a really nice day at the park if you weren't buying anything.
Yeah.
If you had a little bit of cash in your pocket, which luckily I had enough to get some sodas and water throughout the day. And
it was park wide.
It was both parks wide.
Yeah. Wow.
It was the entire park side of the resort. So
wow.
Yep, and it was down from I think just a little after opening all the way till 5 or 6 o'clock.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was a major issue, but you saw technicians running around and stuff, so they were actively trying to get it fixed. I would have liked to have posted some more from the park and everything. But the couple of things I did post took a crazy amount of time to actually post because everybody was on the mobile network again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did score 999,999 on Men in Black.
Legit or not?
It depends on what you mean by legit.
No,
Like you shoot over your shoulder.
We've done 999, whatever it is, and
I know. I had never even achieved that even while cheating. So this time while cheating, I did.
I won't ask.
it still feels good though, doesn't it?
I shot our own.
I told Thomas off for that.
Yeah, don't shoot your own exhaust port. Ooh.
Hey, I did not see a rule anywhere that said I couldn't.
It's in the UUOP rule book.
But it's perfectly fine.
I'm not putting this in on the official score list or anything.
Nah.
I just wanted to max it out.
Oh, no, it was the same with
I was
us.
going to say, but we were sat still for 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah, which with an empty
If it could have carried on going, we'd have
Ride
probably
vehicle.
tripled that.
Yeah, we couldn't because once you maxed out, you maxed out. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun.
I think it's very interesting that kind of like the community itself puts more of a priority of anniversaries and stuff over the actual parks themselves.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because they took a big picture of all the employees that have been there since it opened out in the front of the park. I saw that on Facebook and Twitter. I think they posted it.
Yeah.
And they all had the anniversary badges, didn't they?
All the way down to even some like the ticket takers at the front. That's what they've been doing for 25 years and they're still doing it. So that was pretty cool to see.
But yeah, it is disappointing they didn't do anything special for it.
Well, it's kind of a trend. I mean, we were talking a little bit before the show. Like, you remember when Epcot had their big 30th event and Disney planned nothing. It was just the community that got together and kind of did their own event.
It's sad.
True.
But just kind of like a quick little shout out, if you guys want to see a really cool article, Orlando Informer posted a 25th anniversary history. Definitely worth checking out. It's got like Bates Motel and everything with the, okay, this is this spot then, and this is it 25 years later. All right. So next up, we have a couple of producers clubs which are going to have birthdays. Tracy, you want to tell us about that?
I will indeed. Yes, so very big happy birthday wishes to Martin McVeigh. His birthday is June the 12th. So I'm helping him celebrate 2 days early. Tyler Galadanis, his birthday is June the 14th. And on June the 28th, we have Sean Hill. So happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yes.
I want to jump in. Yes, don't forget, everyone, our UK meet is happening in September, on September the 26th at the National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. If you want to find out all the details about it, just go to UUOPHH2015, that's 2015.moonfruit.com. There you go. We want to see you there.
It's a pretty cool website anyway.
Moonfruit.com.
Weirdo. No, it's a good site. And
yes, there's lots of information on there. I'm hoping to do a podcast with Lee from PUP and Matt, the guy who runs the museum as well, in the next couple of weeks. So listen out for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
nice. And I've heard if anybody's injured at the event that they will practice some 1800s form of emergency service on you. So that's kind of cool.
Isn't it amputation?
Yeah,
the rusty saw.
And
that's pretty much all they had then.
Yeah.
And leeches.
Whiskey and a bandsaw. All right. So this week there is going to be no butterbeer preferences. However, feel free to send them in. We just got a lot of news going on this week.
And I'll start with the first one. Universal Orlando Resort has officially announced that the long talked about and rumored water park, Volcano Bay, will join Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure and become the resort's third incredibly immersive park. Universal have said that Volcano Bay... Well, my copy went. Universal have said that Volcano Bay will be a place for the entire family and will be a whole new generation of experience that reimagines what it means to be a water park. The press release stated, "Imagine a place that offers radically innovative, thrilling attractions, peaceful moments of relaxation, and an inspired guest experience that will forever change the perception of water theme parks. It will be set in a highly themed, completely immersive environment inspired by postcard-perfect tropical islands. And it will be the kind of special place that only the Universal team, the same team that has changed the face of Universal Orlando Resort in recent years, Oh, wait, did I skip something?
Nope.
Oh, no. Can envision and create. The Universal's Volcano Bay will be located within Universal Orlando Resort, just south of Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Work is already underway, and more details will be released in the future. Universal Orlando Resort will add Skull Island, Reign of Kong, and Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort in 2016, and then in 2017 will come Universal's Volcano Bay. So What does everybody think about this?
I always thought Volcano Bay was the name of the bathrooms at Anahito's.
It's
An eruption every hour, guaranteed.
Ooh.
If you look at the concept art, that volcano, they said it's going to be 200 foot, I think, you're going to be see that from all over the place.
Yeah.
You're going to see that from I-4, too, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, I think it was the guys on Orlando United Radio were talking about, and they were like, if the family driving to Disney is going to come down the I-4 and see that, they're like, maybe we won't go to Disney.
Yeah. Does it not have to be just under 200 foot? So it doesn't have to have a light on top?
I think the rumours going around is that potentially it might be open at night with some sort of light package, so it'll look like it's spewing lava.
So a bit like Rainforest Cafe.
They'll at least have light on, that's for sure.
So the red light on the top
Could be incorporated into it.
Possibly. I'm not quite sure how you could do that.
Just curious, how tall is Mount Mayday over at Typhoon?
I don't know.
Because they definitely don't have the red. They definitely don't have the red light attachment on the top of that.
No, I think they've made sure that everything at Disney's been kept under that. Even like the Tower of Terror is only 199, isn't it? Or 198, so they didn't have to
Same
put that
for
on.
Everest, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is actually taller, but it's something like the first 50 foot is below sea level or something, so it's technically...
All right, so
Yeah.
technicality.
What's it called? Mount Mayday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach, Volcano Bay, Earthquake Lake. Oh, what else can we do here?
I'm trying to think what the other one is. What's SeaWorld's one called?
Aquatica.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive water park fan, but
I will say if Universal is doing something on the scale of the Disney water parks, I'm definitely excited for that.
I think we would have to go and have a look.
yeah.
As long as we've got a lazy river, I'm happy.
Again, everyone's sort of really zoomed in on parts of the concept art, and if you look, there's like a big water slide that comes down one bit, lots of tiki huts and stuff, and there's like a big platform about 3/4 of the way up the volcano that people were like, I wonder what that is.
That's for where they're going to sacrifice the virgins, aren't they? Usually sacrificed into volcanoes.
Kalima!
Kong is going to come from the Kong ride. Over there, pick her up, bring it back. Yep.
I really hope they do. I mean, it's cool to see them do an original concept, but I'd love to see just kind of like some characters kind of thrown in there.
That would be cool.
Well, like Barney, I'd throw him in a volcano.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the first like full dark ride inside the volcano, like a slide that lasts like 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it has like a full story along with it. That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Well, it seems to be the thing that a lot of people have picked up as they have actually, well, they've said it's the third, they're classing it as their third gate, as well as being a water theme park. Now, I know I think it was Here to Fly when basically everyone's talking about it and it's irrelevant, but what I think it was Bryman was saying, what do you class as a theme park? A park with rides in it. So it is technically it is every water park's a water theme park.
Yeah.
It's a park with rides that are themed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the I think the important thing is the theming there, because if you go to Wet and Wild, there's not really a theme there. It's just slides everywhere. You know, like they don't.
I hope you like stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Six Flags of water parks.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, Darren, go on.
Oh no, I just think that they do need to figure out some way around those stairs. It's crazy.
The one thing that I've noticed that nobody's mentioned when they've been talking about this is the patents that were put out about 2 years ago that we've talked about quite a bit on the show, and that was the multi-directional wave pool.
Oh yeah.
The slides that can potentially go one of three ways, and the light up sand. I wonder if they're going to be part of this, and no one else has mentioned it.
That's true.
Probably because we've all forgotten about it.
Yeah, I've listened to quite a few podcasts that have been talking about this Volcano Bay announcement, and nobody's mentioned those patents.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. That's what they were originally implemented for. So
you would assume so, and that's something they've said they're going to do it in a way that no one else has. They're stuff that no one else has seen anywhere else.
Right, and I'm wondering if this 2017, because we know Universal can throw something together really fast.
Yeah.
And get it up and open. So I think the 2017 thing is, I'm wondering, is that so they have time to shut down Wet and Wild?
Well, that was I was going to say that next. I wonder what will happen with that.
Because the other rumors at the time when we were talking about those patents were that some of the bigger, more high-profile slides would be brought over and rethemed for Volcano Bay.
Yeah, because there's one in Wet and Wild that isn't that old.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's the one that I think someone said it looked like Beetlejuice. Was it?
That was me, wasn't it?
Aqua Drag Racer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's within the last 18 months, 2 years.
So it'd be interesting to see what they do.
Very.
I don't really see them holding on to 2 water parks.
No. And they've bought all that land underneath it now as well, so it's theirs to do with pretty much what they want.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo Land.
Very interesting. But yes,
Yep.
water park. Just gives it's everyone says that people don't want to spend a lot of time on Universal. You've added at least another day into people's stays there now.
Yeah.
They come in and spend it. Your average guest aren't like us, and they're not going to spend a week there. So they go one day Islands of Adventure, a day in the studios, and then we'll stay on site and have a day in the water park as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we convert them to where they need to spend at least 3 days in each of those parks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know we're going to end up beleaguering this point, but it'd be interesting to see what they do as far as admission. Like for someone like you, Darren, with the top annual pass, whether it will be part of your annual pass, and if it is, whether the price of that annual pass will go up.
It'll go up.
And how they'll add it on, if it'll be an add-on extra like Disney's, or whether it'll come part of if they do a 2-park pass or 3-park pass, how they're going to incorporate it into the ticket structure at the parks as it is.
Right. Yeah, that will be interesting to see. Got a long time though, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exciting stuff.
It is, it's cool.
So, after we've had that Volcano Bay announcement, Universal Orlando Resort made another announcement. There's been a few of them lately.
Just a couple.
All I keep hearing is Lee going, "Oh, not another one."
Darren posted a picture yesterday, and I was like, seriously, will they just stop?
So, we finally officially know what will be replacing Derek Bergen's favourite restaurant, NASCAR Grill. And it's going to be the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. The world's first ever NBC Sports Grill will bring an entirely new level of sports dining experience. Couldn't hazard a guess. Baseball stew, maybe? I don't know.
I hope they don't do that.
I mean, actual baseballs.
No, I mean, theme, yeah. Stay away from Disney Star Wars themed food and just have it proper stuff rather than, like you say, soccer nachos and no.
So yes, it's due to open this fall or autumn if you're English.
I like fall better than autumn.
I don't like to fall.
I mean, it makes more sense because they leave fall anyway.
Yeah. So yes, it's due to open this fall, and it's designed to reflect the excellence and excitement of NBC Sports award-winning coverage.
If you say so.
So the new restaurant is planned to combine a sophisticated and stylish setting with wall-to-wall sports coverage. Is that just mean the walls are just all big screens then?
I think someone said they haven't bothered wallpapering or painting it. They've just put tellies up on the wall.
Maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
A specially created menu that will include all of your favourites. Bet they don't have my favourites.
Soccer nachos.
Yeah.
And more. But
They have a bit of a kick to them.
I need to get that. Oh, you need
Warning,
Hunter
takes
just
balls to eat.
mic drop and done.
Yeah.
Hunter's, I'm out of here.
The bit that gets me excited, though, they are going to have an amazing beer selection. But as long as it is beer and not lager. Because it usually is lager, and I'm sorry, but that's not beer.
300 different kinds?
It was a lot, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Yes. I don't think I can try them all.
Maybe my brain just changed it.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
800.
That's one heck
Darren,
of a
is that
flight of
becoming
beers.
your new favorite location?
Possibly. It actually looks pretty cool inside.
It just looks like a sports bar, but
I've never seen a sports bar that looks that nice, where you've got like the chefs in the round cooking food and having that like big open atmosphere, and I think that's really cool. I think it reminds me a lot of like Emerald's Vivo kind of style.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I expected this before I saw the concept art to be very much kind of like the ESPN at Boardwalk, where it is just kind of a sports bar type thing. But you're right, Darren. It does look a little bit nicer.
But maybe with all the lights actually working outside, because we were counting all of
I can't remember.
all the fairground lights that weren't actually working. Tut. Now there is going to be a more than 100-foot wide HD stadium screen towering over guests as they enter the restaurant. That's one heck of a doorway, is all I'll say.
yeah.
There will be searchlights spanning the sky. Is that for Kong as well?
Maybe.
It's doubling up, isn't it? Food's going to be prepared on open kettle grills set where everyone can watch the action. So if you're not wanting to watch the sports, you can watch the chefs.
Yeah.
Benihana.
And every fan will have the best seat in the house thanks to, wow, it is wall to wall.
Yeah.
Nearly 100 HD TV screens that will be playing a constant stream of live sports content and in-depth sports coverage. As Darren said, there are going to be 100 unique selections
That says
of
more
beer.
than 100.
Well, more than 100. 101 unique selections from craft beers to regional brews to an exclusive draft you can only find at the restaurant. Right, even if it's going for a beer, I need to go and test that out. I owe it to my listenership.
Universal are very big on having their own brews at specialty drinks at the moment, aren't they?
Get your exclusive Universal toothbrushes only
they
at
are, aren't they? You
Bose
look
Royal
at-
Pacific.
Dragon Scale and Wizard's Brew and Butterbeer and then
Hog's
this
Head
and
Brew and
Duff
all- yeah.
and Flaming Moor and all that sort of stuff.
And
And
everyone
also-
else has tried to replicate it, but none of them has
No.
succeeded quite to the caliber that Universal has.
I do believe... Sorry, Tracy,
I
go
was going to say, and this is how they're setting themselves apart from Disney as well, because Disney are family centric. This is for it's family centric, but it also carries on for
gives the adult option. Yeah.
And extends the day as well. So, you can go and have your family fun time, dump your kids somewhere, leave them with Barney or something, and then go and try all the brews.
Get in the Echo Tunnel, kids.
Yeah, we'll pick up the morning.
I think you'll find on Saturday evening... No, when we're looking... Saturday mornings during the football season, you'll find a lot of British males inside the NBC Sports Grill and Brew while they've sodded the kids and the missus off in the parks, and they'll be sat watching the Premier League football.
Yeah, definitely. And they've got I don't know if you mentioned that, but they've got huge screens on the outside of the building as well.
Yeah, it said
so
that
they've got the one as you
100-foot
walk
one.
in. There's the one that you walk
there's
in.
more.
Oh,
Then on
more.
the Universal entrance side, there's 3 other huge ones.
Okay.
We're talking like I can't even imagine how big they are. It's 3 screens that span the entire side of the building.
Cool.
So they're going to be gigantic.
What they should do is have some stadium seating outside then.
They've
For
already
people
done
to
that
sit
at the
neat.
Hot
I know, Hot Dog Hall of Fame,
haven't they?
yeah. Have an outdoor bar and an outdoor serving hatch as well for just small
People hanging
bites.
out there. Yeah.
I see a
Yeah.
lot of success for the local market with this too,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, it's not something I'd be interested in, I'll be honest, but, it is what it is. You can't
There's a
blame them.
market for it just because you don't drink.
Well, it's synergy. It's not that. It's why shouldn't NBC are ploughing all that money in?
exactly.
It makes sense
They
to
need to
put
have a
their
slice of
own,
the pie.
let's take
Yeah.
NASCAR out and put something in that's inherently ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'd be interested to see what this turns out like.
I'm excited to review it again.
Because Hunter can't afford it. Well, I was actually gonna jump in. Speaking of specialty drinks, I do believe the Freeze. I can never remember what it's called.
It's called the
The
Freeze
Freeze
Ray.
Ray Smoothie.
Minion Freeze Ray. That's the name. It's just like I'm pretty sure it was Minion Freeze Ray.
There's banana and mango. I do believe they've just started it, but it's been out in Hollywood since Despicable Me and Super Silly Funland opened, hasn't it?
I had one yesterday.
Oh, perfect. And how was it, Darren?
It was good. It was very, very, very banana-y.
I mean, that's
slightly mango.
Oh, that's
and
not
then
too bad. Mango I don't like.
It's kind of just a soft serve of both of those kinds, and then it's got like Sprite or something in there too, and they tell you to mix it up before you drink it.
How much was it?
$6.
That doesn't sound
for a
too
smoothie.
Saying that, what's
After,
that? About 4
after
quid,
tax, it was very small.
Ugh. Well, jumping on something that Darren nearly said earlier, but speaking of Minions, they have now begun a Minion scavenger hunt in the parks. Someone's getting sent out to try this because I'm quite intrigued by it. So with a new move... What?
I said I tried. Continue. Oh. I'll tell you about it after.
With a new movie, Minions, due out on July the 10th, the Minions have taken over Universal Studios Florida. I think they took over them a long time ago, but anyway. Guests will need wit, a keen sense of bananas, and the mindset of a Minion in order to succeed in the Minions scavenger hunt. Andy DiGenova can now pick up a game card at one of the 5 merchandise locations throughout the resort. They are Super Silly Stuff, USF Universal Studios Store, the City Walk Universal Studios Store, Lowe's Royal Pacific Toco Gifts, and over at the Cabana Bay Beach Resorts Studios Store. From there, Andy can the scratch-off card guides guests around Universal Studios Florida as you can hunt for 7 hidden Minions throughout the park.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can then take photos of each of the Minion locations and upload them to their social media accounts, which are Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with the hashtag Universal Moments. That's all I've got, and apparently Darren knows more. Darren?
Okay. You don't need to take a picture of it for the actual game playing side of it. So apparently we found this out afterwards because we went in there, we went to guest services and asked about it because I had seen somebody put something on Twitter about it before. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I want to do that. Went to guest services. Of course, all their computers were down. They didn't have phones to call anybody, but they said, oh, yeah, I think there is something that they're doing with that, but it's for American Express Pass card holders only.
Oh.
And I said, no, that doesn't seem right. And they said, but you might want to check at the Universal Studios store. Of course, the credit card machine systems were down, so the line for the Universal Studios store went almost out the building. So we didn't get to ask there. So we asked at the dining place, the place that does the dining plans right when you walk in.
Yes.
And they said, I haven't heard anything about this. And then we got tired of looking for it, but we should have gone to one more place. Actually, if we stood in line throughout the studio store, we could have got one. It's a little brochure kind of you get with scratch-offs on the back. And each one of the clues leads to like a big cardboard cutout of the Minions, and it has a name on there, and you have to scratch off that Minion's name.
Okay.
So if they're all correct, you bring them back to the Despicable Me store, a gift shop there.
Yeah.
And they will give you a prize. And that prize is a Minion magnet for your fridge.
Awesome. That's pretty cool, actually.
It's a pretty decent little gift, yeah.
Just for something extra to do, and I think that's quite cool.
Afterwards you can also go to the Despicable Me store and just pick up one of those brochures as well that gives you the scavenger hunt on it. So
brilliant.
Cool.
Yeah. So we wanted to, but they made it extremely difficult for us to. But I'm sure after everybody gets briefed on it, it'll be a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
We need a full report after having done it, but not where all the locations are. So whoever wants to do it.
They're very out in the open.
All right.
So it's not one of those kind of like Kim Possible or Agent P in Epcot where it's actually very, very hidden unless you activate the effect. It's just kind of out there.
No, some of them were like right in front of rides. Like I don't want to say which ones to ruin it, but I mean, like as you walked up, they were like right in front of the ride. So,
all right,
might have been some that were more hidden than that, but we didn't get to do it. So,
okay,
next time.
How despicable!
He's on fire tonight.
If you think that's on fire, Christ.
Speaking of fire, heading into Revenge of the Mummy. No, I'm just.
I was going to say, it doesn't say you next on the notes.
I have another little bit of restaurant news here. Universal Orlando announced last week that several months ago they decided not to renew the lease for NBA City so they could create an exciting new concept for that space.
Talk about dropping the ball.
Cut railing.
They have said that the announcement for this new space will be made soon, and it will join all the other great experiences they've opened at City Walk. They also said that NBA City will close in late August.
31st, I'm hearing.
That's late August.
Yeah.
As late as you can get.
Which is, that's about fall, so that would kind of coincide with when the NBC Sports Grill and Brew will probably open.
Yeah. And this announcement didn't come as a surprise, as just days before, Disney announced that they will be opening a new NBA-themed attraction. Is this right? Disney Springs?
Yeah, that's what they... Have they officially changed the name of it yet, Hunter?
Yes.
What is that? That's Downtown Disney?
Yeah.
Which everybody will still call it Downtown Disney.
If I recall correctly, the name change occurred when they put up the parking garage.
Okay.
Which was A++.
Yeah. Best parking garage I've ever been in, by the way. Yeah, it actually tells you like where all the open spots are. And as you go down the aisles, it tells you how many open spots are in that aisle.
Yeah,
very
that's
efficient.
cool.
Yes. But theirs will include high-tech experiences, a restaurant, and a shop. So, let the speculation begin.
I know we're doing the rumour mill later, but I'm going to throw it out there. But the big rumour going around at the moment is a friggin' cheesecake factory.
That is crappy. That's not a new and innovative thing.
Will Penny be working there?
Let's not go down that route.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Right, before I bring up my next news item, we'll just talk about drinks and things, weren't we, in the parks?
Yeah.
Now, one of our producers,
I knew you were going to bring this
Screws, has devised his own drink. Now, I have to say, the what they're called, team members and the bar staff won't mix this for you, but there's nothing stopping you mixing it yourself. He mixed pumpkin juice with fire whiskey and said it was amazing.
Anything to improve the taste of the pumpkin juice.
Behave yourself.
Oh,
Shut up.
you slag off.
Hey, there's actually three of us all on. Well, it's only Darren that doesn't like it.
So, we were having a little back and forth in the producers club, and I said he needed to name it because it's not one that's out there. So we came up with a jack-o'-lantern.
You came up with
jack-o'-lantern. I know, but he agreed to that.
Yeah, I like
that
name.
That.
I think it's cool.
So yes, a pumpkin juice fire whiskey is henceforth known as a UUOP jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that.
We need to get that
see if we
trended.
can get that. Yeah, so people
So yeah, if you try it, take a photograph
and post it on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, with
and Instagram
with a hashtag jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I think that's
UUOP
a brilliant
jack-o'-lantern.
idea.
So thank you, Chris.
Universal moments.
Because I am looking forward to trying that one myself.
See, I would tell Darren to go and try. But doesn't like the bloody stuff.
Yeah.
Tell
let
Nina,
it slide down.
Does Nina like it?
Was that?
Does Nina like the pumpkin juice?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, that
I thought I liked her.
Hunter, there's a couple of spaces on the RIP tour if you're interested.
Right, before things get nasty then, I shall move on to my news item. So the TEA recently released the theme park attendances for 2014. What's TEA, Lee?
The Themed Entertainment Association.
That'll do.
I think.
Right. So it's not like a British thing. It's not tea.
No.
Right. Many people had said that maybe last year was the year that one of the Universal Orlando parks?
No.
Parks? Oh dear. I'm only on lemonade tonight. Yeah, one of the Universal Orlando parks overtook a Walt Disney World park. I want to say pork all the time now.
Yeah, don't.
So Magic Kingdom remained the number one attended theme park in the world. That's no great surprise. With a yearly attendance of 19,332,000, which was a rise of 4%.
Now, don't forget, apparently these are estimates because Disney and Universal and all the theme parks don't actually give out their figures.
Yeah, let's just say small female children and Frozen. Yes. So, Universal Studios Japan came in at number 4 with 14.1 million, which is an increase of 16.8%.
Which has got to be down to the Wizarding World opening over there.
Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios came in at 6, 7, and 8 respectively, leaving Universal Studios Florida to come in at 11 with 8,263,000, which was a rise of 17%.
Which is huge.
It
That's
is.
a huge attendance bump.
It is. And Islands of Adventure at 12 with 8,141,000, which was the same as 2013. And bringing up the rear was Universal Studios Hollywood at 17 with 6.8 million, which is a rise of 11%. So,
All right.
discuss.
So are we saying by 2020 Studios is going to overtake Hollywood Studios?
Possibly.
I don't
It
see
depends on
how
what happens.
Disney can be continuing to get bumps every year.
Because it's easy. That's the thing, is that you're going to go to the Magic Kingdom. Everybody goes to the Magic Kingdom. And while you're there, all the other parks are there too. And then your price drops considerably when you buy multi-park tickets for multi-day. And that's how those other parks still survive. Now, with the additions, or the rumored additions, of a huge Star Wars land and everything, Hollywood Studios kind of revamping and reviving it, it's going to be hard
Yeah, but
to overtake them, I think.
when's that going to happen? I think there was a thing floating around on Facebook in the last week of people saying that since Disney made the announcement of Avatar, in that space of time, they've announced and built Diagon Alley, they've announced and built Transformers, and they've announced and built, there was something else. What was the other thing?
King Kong will be open in that time period.
No,
as
there
well.
was the three things that they'd said that they'd... Oh, what was it?
Is it Springfield?
That might have been. In the time, and it's barely off the ground. So when are they going to start Star Wars? They haven't even announced it yet, let alone started building it.
You're getting very loud.
I just...
I think they're saving it for another gate, but that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're stabbing themselves.
I think that something's going on with this whole Marvel thing, and Marvel and Star Wars are going to see their own lands.
I don't think you'll see Marvel getting anything in Florida for quite some time.
We'll see.
We'll talk about it in the rumors.
Well, okay. There's been lots of that going on tonight.
Yeah, but
Rumour has.
But I know apparently the biggest thing to come out of it, I didn't actually put it in these notes here, that Universal have taken more of the market share. So I think Disney's market share went from something like 71.4% down to 70.2% or something like that, which is quite... It doesn't sound a lot, but it is. Yeah. When you're talking about like however many percent of millions and millions of people. That's a lot of money they're losing.
Entire percentage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money when you're talking about losing that much of a percentage. And I know it's like a lot of the time when we talked to Jim Hill, he said it's a lot of what Universal have done to Disney has come from the fact that people are going to Universal first, so they're getting the first bite of the apple. So they're spending that money at Universal before going to Disney.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and being in the parks as much as I am now, it's just crazy to see how much people are spending all the time. I mean, the lines everywhere and everything. It's just, they're letting a lot of their cash go at Universal, that's for sure.
Now, do you think that's because... Oh, go on ahead, Darren.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just thinking, I was thinking about the 25th anniversary just happened. The park is 25 years old. That's a kid still.
Oh, yeah, compared to, like, the Magic Kingdom.
How long has the Magic Kingdom been open?
71, wasn't it? Or 75?
October 1st, 1971.
Yeah. So it's 40...
It's over 50 years old.
No.
No, wait. 71,
40.
81, 91.
44 this year. Is that right?
Okay.
Yes.
So, to see this kind of increase at Universal this early on in its life, because, of course, I think of Universal, it's been around since I was a kid, so I always put that in that perspective, but thinking about that, it's the 25th anniversary. It's a very young park.
It is.
So...
I think what we're most interested to see, Universal's got Harry Potter. What is the next big franchise to come after that? And is Universal going to get it, or is Disney going to get it?
I think potentially they've got it with Nintendo. I think when we discussed that announcement, that's probably the one thing really that's been left on the table that reaches to a massive audience.
Yeah, I would consider Star Wars and Nintendo hand in hand for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely.
yeah, without a doubt.
And that is I think the only video game console system that Disney could have possibly gravitated towards.
Yeah.
Because they can't go with Xbox 360 where you have Call of Duty Land at Disney. No. Like
Halo the experience.
Yeah, Sony, like it's not going to go to there. They're not going to go there and do that. So I think
Kingdom Hearts maybe. I could see a little bit of a
you could reach out
crossover.
to Sega with Sonic the Hedgehog and that type of stuff, maybe.
Sega has nowhere near the market appeal that Nintendo
It doesn't,
does, though.
but it's got characters that people know and like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I can't see Disney going, okay, well, Universal's got Mario. Let's take the second place mascot with Sonic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I think the biggest thing for Universal at the moment is they've got somebody behind them who has money, wants to pump it into the parks, and knows what they're doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're being very aggressive. I think whichever announcement it was, I think it might have been the Volcano Bay one that Mark Woodbury said they've put, 18 new attractions in the last 2 years or something into Universal Orlando? Like they were classing like new restaurants and stuff, but that's it. And what have Disney done in that amount of time? I'm not Disney bashing at all, but you've got to compare the two. Disney have done nothing. They've shut more stuff than they've opened.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Which is part of the reason I know we're only coming over for a week, but I have no urge to go to Disney at all because there's nothing there I want to see.
All right.
Which is good because it doesn't mean that I haven't got that urge to think, oh crap, I need to buy some Disney tickets.
Yeah.
Well, no. I can't think of anything.
Mine Train and the Festival of Fantasy, I think, is about the only two things that are new since we were last there. Yet we spent an hour last week talking about what's new at Universal since the last time we went.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I guess we're finally into my first news item, so that's something exciting. Battlestar Galactica, Human vs. Cylon, which is the world's tallest dueling roller coasters, will now open with an all-new ride vehicle. Embark on an ultimate intergalactic battle between good and evil. The ride that opened at Universal Studios Singapore on the 18th of March 2010 has been plagued by problems ever since. With an open/closed story worse than Green Eggs and Ham, it is now open. But for how long?
Oh, wait, this just in. It's closed again.
That was quite funny watching that in the Producers Club page.
Yeah.
Luke has visited the park since it opened, but didn't ride as he was feeling a little ill. But let's hear from him on location at Universal Studios Singapore.
Hi, this is Luke reporting on location from Universal Studios Singapore. Today we're going to take a look at the newly reopened Battlestar Galactica dueling coaster. The biggest difference of this newly reopened version is the ride vehicle. Originally, the ride vehicle has 4 seats per row, but right now it was changed to 2. Well, I assume that this change was made to improve the ride's reliability, but the downside of this is that the capacity of the ride is actually halved. The other bonus, however, is that now everyone gets to sit at a side seat instead of, originally some of the riders will be actually seated in the center. So I guess this may satisfy more thrill seekers. So with the opening of the new Puss in Boots roller coaster and this, Universal Studios Singapore is finally complete. So if you come here and visit the park now, you will get the full experience. Okay, that's it for this episode of On Location from Universal Studios Singapore. Now, what will the park open next? We're all looking forward to that. So if there are any updates, I will report as soon as possible. See you next time.
Have you seen that coaster?
No.
Not the new iteration. Has the actual layout changed?
Right, it's bizarre. I was showing Tracy it the other week, and unlike Dueling Dragons, where they're both suspended coasters, that isn't.
Yes.
One of them's a suspended coaster, and one's a traditional coaster.
That is cool.
It looks awesome. You need to go on YouTube and watch some videos of it. It looks awesome.
I think we should all just go.
When I saw because I assumed it was like Dueling Dragons, that they were both suspended coasters. When I watched it, I was like, that is just bizarre.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. It's just something that's I've never seen that anywhere else.
No, definitely not.
Let's hope they can keep it open this time. So I'll put a post on the website at uuopodcast.blogspot.co.uk and we'll get that changed eventually.
That's rather long.
Yeah, we've got the domain. It's just changing it all over.
Wait, we got another news report coming in. It's now open again. There's only one seat per row though. They've actually just cut the existing ones in half.
But I mean, Singapore, that's kind of a tour de force park now, though.
Yeah.
With everything that's in there, because they have the Rapids Adventure. They've got a lot of cool stuff in there.
Yeah, if you go
and supposedly the best version of Revenge of the Mummy, too.
So I hear.
Yeah, if you go and have a look at that post I put up, since it opened in 2010, it literally has been open and it's been closed, it's been open, it's been closed, and it's been closed, and then they've opened it again, and then, and then we shut it again. It's just such a history over the last 3 years, because apparently there was some cracks in the actual steel structure what shut it the first time.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, staying outside of the US, I'll thank Darren for this because I didn't actually see this, but Universal Japan have just put up construction walls in their park, and along those construction walls, it declares that the greatest dinosaur ride in the world is coming in 2016. No other details have been given, but the rumours are it may either be a helicopter ride similar to Soarin' at Epcot,
Right.
or a flying coaster similar to SeaWorld's Manta.
Okay.
Pretty interesting. And from what I saw, it's definitely themed on Jurassic Park, right? I did see that in that article.
I assume so. Was it Jurassic Park or Jurassic
But it was
World?
Jurassic Park and not Jurassic World. I don't know if that was just a picture somebody put on there as a placeholder or what, but I thought that was interesting that they didn't go for the world concept.
Yeah, they seem to be just really reluctant to sort of put any weight behind it until they see how it does, I think.
Yeah. But I think, from what I've heard from the early reviews, it's a pretty decent
His second best Jurassic Park film.
Park. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Behind the Thrills, wasn't it, that posted it? Yeah, it does say Jurassic Park.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that is. If it is a soaring kind of thing, like when I went, I enjoyed Soarin'. I thought it was pretty cool. But it would be pretty neat to see it actually fly over. I think this one is Isla Nublar again, right?
Yes.
Jurassic World.
Correct.
Yeah. So it'd be nice to see it, fly by and maybe like hit the water area right as the giant water. What was a water dinosaur jumps up and eats the great white.
So you want essentially a Star Tours style attraction, I'm thinking, right?
Like a soaring over Jurassic World.
Yeah, and then just have it go through those fields with the with the vehicles going through. I think that would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
So
cool. Lots and lots going on. Too bloody much, as I said.
Yeah, definitely.
Never complain. There's too much going on.
No, this is true. I remember going back to when we first started this show saying, we'll only do the news once a month because there's not that much. Yeah.
So much for that.
Yeah.
Lee's fault.
Well, now that we're all exhausted, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back after these messages.
Diagon Alley is now open at Universal Studios Florida, and we know all you witches and wizards can't wait to visit. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel deal with the muggles in resort reservations. They are a Universal Parks and Resorts specialist, as well as an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the new Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando vacation needs. And make sure to let them know you heard about them because of UUOP. Because every UUOP referral helps us continue to bring you the best Universal coverage. Contact them today by phone at 832-284-4002 or toll free on 888-939-642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com. Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Welcome back. We're going to send it on over to Lee for an update on our listener top 5 worst attractions at Universal Orlando Resort.
We have had quite a lot of votes for this. Yeah. I am going to encourage people to send in more because I think this can be ongoing for the rest of the year. But as it currently stands, number 5 is The Eighth Voyage of Sinbad.
Yep.
Number 4 is, sorry Tracy, The Cat in the Hat.
No, I agree.
Have you got these in front of you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I should have took these out.
Yeah, no, that desperately needs a cat lick of paint.
Jesus, it's rubbing off on... Number 3 is Twister, Ride It Out.
Oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
And actually, 1 and 2 are actually joint at the moment, and it's Shrek and Fear Factor Live. So I think that's going along with the 5 of us that kind of said, I don't think anyone would be shocked by that.
I'm shocked E.T.'s not in there, but there you go.
So yes, continue voting. We want more in. So if you haven't already voted, just email your top 5 into us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Because it's quite fun. It's funny watching people come in. There's actually, you want to see some weird... Someone actually voted for the Hogwarts Express. I think that was Thomas. Thomas, I'm going to shame you on the show. The Hogwarts Express? What?
You haven't even ridden it.
I don't care. Yeah. By definition alone, it's not the worst attraction in that park.
No, it's nowhere near the worst, even if we're just counting the queue.
Anyway, I won't chastise him too much.
No. He's a celebrity now.
He'll be blasting me when he's on. I know we're going to be talking to him soon, so I need to be careful. Sorry, Thomas.
Be nice to him.
All right, so we are now going to go into a segment I know that you have all missed, which is the Rumour Mill.
Go on, Darren. I think you should kick this one off with that construction you posted in the parks on Sunday.
Oh, okay. It's just a little tiny... It in the New York area by Central Park, the Central Park smoking area, as I like to call it. So catty corner to Revenge of the Mummy, they've got big construction walls up there. It kind of blocks off about half of the street area, and extends to the bus stop. People who have been there often will know what I'm talking about, but there's like a little bus stop stand that always advertises a new Universal movie coming out.
Right,
it's just a little
Revenge of the Mummy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of to the left. It's in front of the fake Macy's facade. So yeah, the area is not very big at all. I don't know what they could be doing.
Right. Someone messaged me on the day of, must have been in the parks at the time. I can't remember who it was, so I do apologise. But said they'd been talking to some... Who? No, okay. I can't remember who it was. Said that from people he'd been talking to, apparently it was restrooms.
Well, that's what Todd said as well.
Oh, maybe it was then. No, someone said they were... I don't know.
I think, yeah.
Todd, if it was you, I apologise. If it wasn't, then I apologise to who it was.
My only thing is it's going to be a very small set of restrooms. They do need some over there because the ones they have there are alongside a Twister way in the back, and they're very difficult to find. So
I can't even think of any in that area. It doesn't look that big,
small,
though, does it?
Like really small setup, but they need them over there. So if it's that, then it's that.
I'm going to know another bit of mystery construction, that if you know where the side entrance to this parks is, like if you're coming from the Hard Rock, there's apparently a building having some work done there.
Yeah, I checked that out too. That's actually inside the park too.
Yeah.
So
any
it's
ideas?
Between the side entrance and the Universal Studios store. It's a pretty decent sized building.
Are they building? Are they demolishing, or renovating? What is it?
Well, I have a problem. Constantly of once they put walls up, I instantly forget what was there before. even like in that New York area, I was like, what was there? It was just the street. Like there wasn't anything there, but I was like, I felt like there was something there before. But yeah, I can't think of anything being there previously.
I can't remember. We've been down that way a couple of times as well, to be honest.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's way in the back. I think if anything, it's going to be like an operations building or something like that. If there is something going in there, I don't see them doing like full-fledged turnstiles in that area. And if it was, they're in the wrong spot. So
there's lots of little projects going on around the park at the moment. I say well, we'll probably get onto that at some point.
Yeah, there's one here. I don't know what you call this bit of information.
That's called a permit.
A permit, is that what it is? Okay. I'm not a geek.
No, we'll give the credit where credit's due. These are from the guys over at Park Scope.
Okay. This is a permit for interior buildings renovations to building 14 in the studios. What's 14?
It is Lucy a Tribute.
Oh, Lucy
building.
a Tribute. Oh, yes. Ooh. So, that's...
Has anybody heard anything?
Is that going? Is it?
I heard something, but it was from you.
Well, the rumor I heard was that there's going to be a Star Trek attraction going in there.
I don't see a attraction. That building, and I reinforced my belief by going again, that building is small. It is a very tiny building. I think if it's going to have anything to do with Star Trek, it's going to be like a little museum, like a little Star Trek museum, and a gift shop.
Maybe you could do like, I don't know, maybe like a reproduction of the bridge of the Enterprise, but that would be about it.
Yeah.
But then I did also hear shop.
Isn't there a shop just behind that, though?
I don't know, I've never been anywhere
I think
near
that's where I
it.
went to with Rebecca.
Well, Lucy currently consists of, that's what it consists of currently. It's a mini museum about I Love Lucy. It's got some of her dresses and stuff that she wore on the show. It's got a couple of the miniaturized sets.
Yeah, I sent Travis in there the other week to take for the photo update for the website, and he took a lot of pictures, so that's on the website, actually.
I'm quite ashamed to say I've never been in there, and I am a Lucy fan.
Yeah, and then the gift shop is just a huge I Love Lucy / Betty Boop because they throw her in wherever they possibly can.
Yeah.
I've never been anywhere near it.
Yeah, no. Nita and I have been through pretty recently just to walk through and see what it is, and yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of attachment to Lucy, but it's like the things we talked about before. The kids have no idea who that is.
Exactly.
They don't even show it on TV, even in syndication anymore. I even tried looking it up, searching it on the cable here, and I can't find a single broadcast. So
I was picking the photos out for the photo update with Jade sat next to me, and she didn't have a clue.
Yeah. But a Star Trek museum could be pretty big. I mean, like, I think that would get a lot of foot traffic through it from you'll see a lot of dads going in there. My dad was Star Trek crazy when I was growing up, so it would be cool to see some like original costumes from the TV series and the original movies, and then also the new movies and everything coming out as well.
It might be
they have
more
a lot
based
of
off the
material
new
there.
ones.
Yeah, and then a gift shop for that would make a ton of money for it as well.
But that Star Trek room has been going around for a while, hasn't it? Because originally they were talking about taking out Men in Black for it.
Yeah. Now, if this is Star Trek up at the front of the park, then the closest place to it where like a Star Trek attraction could go in would be Terminator.
Please no.
But I've seen, I mean, they just did renovation. They just put out a new copy of the film on it, so
Yeah.
And there's the new film coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Anyone can grab that one?
Well, we've also seen them take tiny buildings and demolish them and put up huge things, but this was just for interior renovations.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well,
we saw with Transformers going in. We never thought that something that big was going to go in that spot. So.
Again, like you, Darren, I can't honestly remember what was there before it.
Yeah.
It was the Xena and Hercules show.
Yeah, right.
Which I never saw. Yeah.
It was also the Murder, She Wrote theater, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
there's another permit in as well, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Another building renovation, but it doesn't specify whether it's internal or external. Which is... doesn't actually say which building, does it? It says Project 727. And it's apparently the long-rumoured replacement for Twister. So obviously we know which building it is then.
Yeah.
Which is believed to be a Jimmy Fallon soaring type mashup revolving around New York City.
And this rumour seems to be really strong.
Got legs. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't understand what the hell it'll be.
All you people that wanted Twister to go, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Anything's better than Twister, Darren. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I really, really, really despise soaring. I'd rather have Twister.
I don't know. It seems weird.
It does. It seems out of place.
But at least this is the thing a lot of people have been saying about Twister. It doesn't fit in New York. There's no reason for it to be in New York. It doesn't fit there.
True. I guess that's true.
You see, I see a soaring type. And again, the first thing that jumps out is something screen-based.
Well, if it's going to have Jimmy Fallon in it, what else are you going to do?
They're not
going to get him in the park.
I expect him to be working there every day.
No.
I know, but screen-based, that's what everybody's complaining about. Everything seems to be... There's a screen somewhere and everything. That's getting a lot of complaints.
Yeah.
People are getting fed up with
Is
them.
it? I think it's us theme park geeks that maybe complain. I think your average park goer that pays the money, it doesn't give a crap.
Well, the repeat offenders as we are, you know, there's only so much screen you can do.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. It does seem a weird one, but it does seem to have really strong legs.
Yeah, isn't Soarin' is a huge building, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
they had
Hunter,
aren't they adding an extra theatre in there as well at the moment?
We're talking massive area.
The Twister building is not that big.
No,
I mean it was set up for a stage production originally with Ghostbusters.
Now remember, it says soaring type. How big? You only need to put enough room to put a decent sized IMAX screen in there.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, you've got the IMAX experience out at the Cineplex out in City Walk. Nothing that size could fit in the Twister room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've also got to have the room
And
for
that's
the
not even
mechanics of the
true
thing to
IMAX.
lift people up.
Well, it depends. It says soaring type. It doesn't say it is soaring. I mean, not
Right.
necessarily.
No, but if you're going to say
ride
soaring
mechanism.
type, someone's going to expect a giant round dome where a screen should be.
It's gonna be a Cine 180.
Oh, I hope not. Them things
I
make
used to
me
love them.
sick.
Yeah, and it's not like they can expand that building out much because of Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And does the Hogwarts Express go behind there or no? Because that's in between the parts.
Yes, it does.
well,
Kind of.
like in the corner.
Yeah, because if you go and stand up that top bit up there where the New York Library is, you can see where the Hogwarts Express is because it was parked there when we were over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that one's really interesting, strange. Also the crowd throughput on that. If they are going to do that, but have it all smaller and condensed, you're only going to have 20 people on that ride at a time. That seems ridiculous to me.
Let's see. Each Soarin' bench fits approximately, I want to say, about 6 people.
Oh, jeez.
Six
There's no
across,
way.
yeah, but 6 across and then 3 levels, isn't it? So it's like 18 people at a
Yeah,
time.
but if we're talking about going in that building, there's no way they can accommodate 3 levels.
No.
And even then, the Soarin' Theater has, I want to say, 2 actual ride vehicles on each side.
I don't
Yes, that is true. I remember that. Yeah. So it's 18 times 2 capacity.
36.
Which is part of the reason that ride's always got a 2-hour wait for it, but...
Yeah, I just don't see it. And I don't think they have the queue capacity for that either, to hold that many people on that side. I don't know. I don't want it to have anything to do with Jimmy Fallon or Soarin'.
Let's see. Go on, did you want to grab that one then, since you kind of brought it up earlier?
So, the Marvel update?
Yeah. You sort of brought it up there. You were expecting Disney to do, was it something? I was on the recent episode of the Resort Loop podcast where we were talking about the Marvel contract, and actually Bob at the time dragged it up. There's no way Disney are getting that back anytime soon.
No.
They could buy it out.
I don't think they would I don't think they have the type of money that would get Universal to give that money up, because the only reason that reverts back to Disney is because it states in the contract that Universal have the rights to those characters as long as they want them. The only stipulations are If Disney wants to offer them something for it, which I don't think they've got enough money to chuck at them, I don't think they're that bothered. I think if they didn't have
Mickey Mouse,
I think if they didn't have Star Wars, you'd be having a different conversation.
Yeah,
but they do. The only other stipulation is that they have to keep they have to use the characters. What is it? The exact word, something like they have to keep it in a state that is befitting of those characters. Now, the big question that is who decides
what's fitting.
Yeah.
Disney owns Marvel, so they say no, that's not.
But it's like from I think the Parkscope guys were talking about it, and if Universal go to Disney and say, right, we have a proposal to update Marvel Superhero Island, Disney can't just go, no, not interested. They can't. Right. They have to look at it. And apparently, that conversation's already been had. And if you believe the rumours, it's been agreed that will get an overhaul in the near future. Now, they were also talking, I think it was Sean on Parkscope said he heard that they're going to be putting a new ride in. Now, I've spoke to a few people. I was talking to Jim Hill about it. As far as I'm aware, they can't put a new ride in there.
Why not?
I don't know, but as far as he was concerned, he said he didn't think they could put anything new in there. They could only update what they had.
So what is the point of keeping that IP if there's nothing you can do with it?
Because it's bringing... If you've got a family going to Disney, where can I meet the Marvel characters? You have to go down the road.
Haven't they been doing some meet and greets at the Disney Springs?
But not the ones, not Iron Man, Captain America, Spider-Man. They can't do those. Any characters that Universal has the rights to, they can't use. That's why they've put that's why Ant-Man's coming out. That's why they've done Guardians of the Galaxy, because they're trying to find a way around of bringing new characters that people like that they can use in those parks.
Right. Now that I've gotten into comics, I want them to just switch over to DC and give it to them.
Oh, I agree
Yeah,
completely.
Yeah.
Tristan and I will back you up on that, Darren. If you want to start the petition, we'll get behind you.
Yep.
Yeah, but DC's all tied up with Six Flags. I know that much. So I'm sure that Comcast has the buying power to get that if they really wanted it. But yeah. That's the bummer is sticking with the same characters they already have properties for. Yeah. Like, I would love a Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and I think only Universal could do that justice. I think if it went into a Disney park, I think it's going to be very toned down.
Well, I think Marvel has its own say-so too in these sorts of things. If they kind of wanted to do because keep in mind, Disney's taken experiments too. Like we were talking about extraterrestrial and everything the other day. You know,
I think
they're fine taking that risk as long as they know there's going to be a return, especially with a already established base.
Disney don't do that anymore. You've got to remember how long it is since that attraction was in the parks. They've never done anything risky ever since. Everything.
Yeah, we're talking 21 years ago.
Yeah, everything that Disney do now is so safe.
Besides this whole Avatar thing.
Well, yeah. But you look at everything else they've done, it's very safe and easy and...
Yeah.
Yeah, so... What are these other things that you have written here? Doctor Doom going?
I heard that as part of that overhaul rumour that Doctor Doom was possibly not long for this world. And then the other bit I put there was apparently that potentially they might expand Marvel Superhero Island into that area where the Pandemonium Theatre is.
Which would be smart.
But again, if they can't put a new ride in, what are they going to put?
Stage show.
Possibly. That could work.
Mm-hmm.
Stunt show.
I would see that.
Get rid of Sinbad, replace it with something else on the opposite side.
Well, no, Sinbad's not going anywhere. That's due to open again soon, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Next week.
Yeah.
It's supposed to open.
What if they're going to open it just to demo it right in front of everybody?
This weekend. It's supposed to open this weekend, actually. Darren, you did promise.
I did not. I did not yet.
You what? Go and see it, I promise.
Oh, I promised. I'll go see it eventually.
Well, it only opens next weekend.
We'll see it in 2017.
No.
Yeah.
Might be shut by then. Cool.
He's more focused on doing this minion thing first.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what about
just ignore it in
NBA?
general.
Are
We
not gonna
talked
talk
about that,
NBA City?
didn't we, really?
Like, what could go in there besides the Cheesecake Factory?
Whatever it is.
I still like Nina's Dave and Buster's idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a Nintendo-themed restaurant with
That would be
arcade,
very
like
cool.
Nintendo games in there.
I was thinking kind of like a Disney Quest style experience with Nintendo characters. That'd be quick, easy, and something really cool to put in there.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Quite possibly.
But we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on the chopping block for a while, hasn't it, really? Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of more news to announce in the middle of the night and give me nightmares. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes so far on a news show. Jesus. Cool. Exciting times.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yep. So, I guess that's going to bring us to the end of this episode, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
been a busy
A
one.
lot of news this week. A lot of cool rumors. A lot of really exciting stuff that's going to be happening soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've said that a new attraction every year for the next 5 years. I think that 5 years will extend out. I think it's going to be longer than that, but
And we didn't even get a chance to talk about Olive Gardens.
because no one knows Media Lab, Darren. I think you're about right, by the way.
I'm depressed.
Mm,
I think we
I
need to
wanted my
start saving.
museum.
Yes, me too.
yeah.
I think we need to start saving pennies so we can get out again
To
after
go
this
for
trip.
Kong. It's Kong, and you
I
don't
know.
miss Skull
I
Island.
know.
Well, on that note of depression, my name's Hunter, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Well, that wraps up another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Just search the word UUO Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, so if you've seen something hilarious in the parks, let us know for our Funny Schmidt segment. And if you've had a great experience with a team member, we want to hear about that too. So to get in touch with us, email us at podcast@uuopodcast.com or record us a message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Please subscribe to us on iTunes and rate and review the show. That would be amazing. Not an Apple user? No problem. You can find us on Stitcher, at uuopodcast.libsyn.com, as well as many other podcast apps. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, for all your Universal vacation needs. Head over to our partner site, micechat.com, for even more theme park news, and check out micepod.com. So until next time, be adventurous.
This has been a MicePod.com presentation.
MiceChat.com.